Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. Happy to be here with you all, man. And just spend a little time with you. Just to say good morning. Good morning. Today's episode is I see y'all when I see y'all. It is See You in the Morning. I'm supposed to be on at 7:15-ish. I don't even know what time it is. I'm just here now. Today is a y'all lucky y'all got me. Listen, I fought to be here today. I had to fight all my morning. I had to fight to be here today. Today was not an easy get up. It was not. But it's a fun Friday. It's Black Friday. If this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you have watched this show before and you found it not robbery to come back and watch again, I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I definitely appreciate that. This is my bad idea to get up in the morning and just spread too much information about myself, to talk too much about my own life, to just say things that I probably shouldn't be saying, but I say them anyway. The filter is off. There's going to be a moment where, as everyone says, I go left. That's going to happen. There's just a lot that goes on this show. But I bring it to you every day. Every weekday, Monday through Friday. Now, the only area of consistency we have on this show is I get up and I speak to everybody. If I ain't sleep with you, I'm going to speak with you. And the first three people that speak, I speak back to them. And I give them the mythical medals, the M&Ms is what it is. You can't do anything with them. You can't sell them. You can't pawn them, but you know you got the satisfaction of knowing that you got one. So our bronze medal today goes to Eartha Garrett. Good morning, Eartha. Silver goes to Betty Burnett. And the gold goes to Crystal Sex Appeal. Good morning to you, Crystal, Betty with the silver, and Eartha with the bronze. Also, here's Ida, the Pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston and Murphy. The Lisa's in the building. Wilberta, La Shaunda. Short list today. There's a short list of hellos. Short list of good mornings. And I realize why. Today is Friday. Today is Black Friday. It's a one time in life where being black is a positive thing. Black Friday saves you a lot of money. Anything else, black eye, black sheep, anything black. Anytime you put the black on it, it goes wrong. Anytime you put black in front of it, usually it's wrong. But Black Friday is a good day. Black Friday is a good day. Today is a good day to be black. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning, Jay. I just said I was black yesterday too. She was black on Thursday, but today you get to be recognized for your blackness. Today is one of 2 days. I don't believe in a whole lot of stuff, but today is one of 2 days that I believe we need to march on Washington about. Today is one of 2 days where I feel like you should not have to go to work. I understand retail has to go because that's just what retail is. But I believe that most jobs should be closed. Today should be a holiday. If you got to work today, you should be getting time and a half. It's 2 days that I feel like should be days off. It's the day after Thanksgiving and the day after the Super Bowl. Matter of fact, let's make it 3. The day after Thanksgiving, day after Christmas, day after Super Bowl. I think the day after Thanksgiving, though, is even more important than the day after Christmas for people to be off. The day after Thanksgiving, the day after Super Bowl are more important. The day after Christmas is day 3. That would be third in line. Too many people have to work too hard to make Thanksgiving happen. Understand what I'm saying? People have been cooking. Thursday was Thanksgiving. People started cooking on Tuesday and Wednesday. People started cooking on Tuesday and Wednesday. So you had to cook on Tuesday and Wednesday. People were up all morning. Thursday morning, people was up 5, 6 in the morning cooking. Some people even earlier. People was out there smoking meats, all kinds of night frying turkeys. The level of tired you get, especially if you hosted Thanksgiving, is different. You should have Friday off. If your job can't be polite enough to give you Friday off, it's something wrong. They should be giving you Friday off. You done worked so hard to make Thanksgiving happen. You shouldn't have to work to give anybody, make anything else happen. And if you do go to work, time and a half. Super Bowl Sunday, same thing, especially on the East Coast. Now over on the West Coast, maybe not. West Coast Super Bowl comes on at like noon, 1 o'clock. Super Bowl is over by 7. You got plenty of time to recuperate. On the East Coast, Super Bowl come on 4, 5 o'clock. It's over at 1 in the morning, and you done. You done had your libations. You done drank your way through it. You super drunk, hangover central. Day after Super Bowl Monday should be a day off. If you got to go to work, time and a half. Time and a half. Delisa said I worked yesterday, but I also don't cook. Doesn't matter. Don't matter. Just like everybody should get the break that smokers get. Smokers get that smokers break 15 minutes. Everybody should get that 15. I don't care if you don't smoke. I usually just go outside and take a smoke break. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go smoke one. They don't need to know. You ain't got to smell my breath for Pall Malls when I come back in. If smokers get a break, everybody get a break. Whether I smoke or not. Feel the same way about the Friday after Thanksgiving. Time and a half of you working, whether you cooked or not. The people that work in retail should be getting time and a half, even though Black Friday ain't what it used to be. And we can be honest about it, Black Friday has been killed off by the internet. Internet has killed Black Friday. Black Friday used to be its own experience. I don't know how old some of y'all are. When Black Friday first got up and kicking, Black Friday was an experience. You had to get up and they kept moving Black Friday. If y'all remember, they kept moving Black Friday up. But at first, Black Friday, you had to get up in the morning, be in line early. They would only have 1 or 2 or whatever it is you really wanted. Walmart used to go through this whole thing. It was the only time Walmart used to close. Walmart used to close and then hide all the stuff, hide all the savings. They'll have TVs in the egg department. You'd be like, why is my TV in the cooler? And they just put certain things in certain areas. You get high quality fights. It used to be you had to be in good physical condition to go Black Friday shopping. Now you sit at home and you click, click, click. Black Friday has been killed by the internet. The internet killed Black Friday. You can take the charges out on it. Internet killed Black Friday. Black Friday used to be a special day. Ain't nothing special about Black Friday no more. You had to get up, drive to the outlets. Man, the outlet line used to be ridiculous. You couldn't even get in the outlets with so many people at the outlets. Never before has slightly irregular clothes been that important. You kill for it today. But now, nothing. How many of y'all got up early for some Black Friday savings today? Nobody. It used to be unheard of for you to wake up 8, 9 o'clock in the morning on Black Friday. You had to already be in line at Best Buy the night before. People used to start camping out. They would eat their dinner and then go camp out in front of Best Buy so they could get that Black Friday TV. It was different. There were times when it was pure. When you used to have to hunt for your Black Friday savings. And if somebody threatened you saving that money, you fought them physically. Man, there was no charges taken out. It was the law of the land, survival of the fittest. If you want you a 32-inch TV for $1.50, fight for it. Hunger Games. You got fed on Thursday and had Hunger Games on Friday for TVs. That's what you had to do. You had to go in there and fight for your right to a TV. If you beat an old lady down over TV, nobody cared. Nobody cared. You get these Black Friday items, and people would be with pride, would be like, I'm finished my Christmas shopping today. Today will be the day people finish their Christmas shopping. Ain't nobody finished their Christmas shopping now. Now everybody orders it on Amazon, and some stranger comes to your house and leaves it on your porch. And then you got to hope you home in time before the crackheads in your neighborhood steal it. Even if you didn't have crackheads in your particular neighborhood, they might be near. Might be crackheads in your region. I'd have said, plus the sales aren't as good, and Walmart has cheap TVs every day. They got them every day now. Matter of fact, everybody has a TV at this point. If you even watch TV. People don't care about their TVs no more. I had a friend of mine come over the house, look at the TV. They were like, man, what is that? That TV's clear. I was like, is it not supposed to be? You know what TV is now? TV is clear now. You should have had no fuzz in your TV. But so many people don't even watch TV. People watch everything on their phones, on their iPads, on their computer. People don't care about a TV no more. Nobody cares about TV but men that watch sports. If you're a man that watches sports, you're the only one that cares about your TV. I got a friend of mine, she watch everything on her phone. She don't care about her TV. That's why cable is high. That's why cable's $16,000 a month. Because they know people ain't watching TV no more. You watch a little Netflix, you watch some Hulu. You don't watch no TV. On demand killed the DVR. The DVR used to be where it was at. You set your DVR. What up, though, JP? Now, don't nobody care about no DVR. You know anybody with a DVR anymore? No, you don't. You don't know nobody with no DVR. You just watch it on demand. You watch no DVR. You might know what that is. You go ask a young kid right now, they know what a DVR is. They ain't got no idea. You go find you a kid around 6, 7 years old. 5, 6, 7 years old. They don't even know what a DVD is. TV show the flaws in these bad wigs. The wigs are horrible. Only the women are watching for the wigs. Men don't even realize. I mean, we know it's a sew-in or whatever, but we don't even care at this point. I don't care what kind of wig you wear, as long as you don't have that baby hair right here. If you got that baby hair that come right there, that sudden, that's what it look like they do that, and wipe your hair there right there. I need you to get your life. Especially if you're over 18. I understand 18-year-olds making those bad decisions with that little spit hair. But if you grown with that spit hair, you look ridiculous. You 35, 40 years old, and you got that spit hair right here, you look ridiculous. I be wanting all them young ladies, and I know some hairdressers in here that watch the show. If you putting those little stickers on the head, I'm telling you right now, I be wanting to walk around and they'll be like, hey, come here real quick, ma'am. Let me get that off your forehead. Your forehead is a mess. Ladies, I don't know what it is. Y'all are doing the most. I hope that fad dies away. That fad needs an E on it. That fad needs to fade. Because it's ridiculous. You don't even realize how silly you look. It's two things that I can't stand right now that these and they ain't even really the women, it's more the young girls is doing. They putting the little wavy baby head sticker right here. I don't understand what that's about. And they getting braids all the way to their ankles. For what? You can't even sit down. Here's my question. You got braids all the way down to your ankles. And you a lady. Oh, them young girls love wearing it. All that tells me is that you ain't white well. Anybody with braids past the middle of their back, I know you ain't white well. Because it ain't no way. Where are you putting them braids? Now, if you was a man and you had those braids, and I know you get to stand and deliver, I understand. But you got to turn around. You got to back it up. Now, when you sit down on that toilet, what is you doing? Is you throwing the hair to the front? Is you tying it back up? You know, and there's really no way you can win. Now, I already know people with real long nails ain't getting a good wipe in. The real long nails, you just hoping the Lord does it. Because there ain't no way you can get in there. I seen you try to type. You can't type, you can't wipe. If you can't type, you can't wipe. Tell you that now. If you can't type, you can't wipe. I need to know what them long braids is doing. You bet almost tripping on them when you walk. Can't type, you can't wipe. Now I know y'all gonna try to tell me I take the paper and wrap it around. Listen, all of it's stupid. That's why we use a 16. That's why the economy and toilets all over the country is backed up. Because you're using 10 pounds of paper to wipe your little region. I still want to know though. If you coming with that, if you using that method with that long hair, what you doing with it? Because it ain't even comfortable. It ain't no way you can make it happen. Because you already, especially in a public restroom, if you're at home, maybe you take the time to tie your hair up every time you go to the bathroom. But if you just had to go at Walmart, you telling me you already on hover around. You already trying to make sure there's no cheek to seat contact. And you gonna go tie it up? I imagine those girls with those long braids, put them over the hook of the door of the bathroom. You wrap it around there, and you just kind of go like this with your hair attached to there, and then they can raise that. You got to keep them off of the floor in that public bathroom. You let your long braids hit that public floor bathroom, you got to burn them at the bottom. Got to burn them. I'm giving y'all a short show today, man, because I want to go back to sleep. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm going back to sleep. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic holiday yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even make a plate yesterday. I didn't make a plate. Not one. Like the song say. Like, how many friends are just like the lowly Jesus? No, not one. I had zero. I made 0 plates yesterday, but my sample game was off the chains. Had a friend of mine bring me a bag of ham. I sat and ate. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ate a bag of ham like chips. I sat there with the ham in my hand, just taking bites of ham, just little slivers. My sample game yesterday was on Kanye West. Nobody could sample like I sampled yesterday. Every time I would make something, I would just take some, just sample it. I ended up cooking enough food. I made myself a ham yesterday. I cut myself a ham, some stuffing, some rice. I made, of course, collard, string beans. Oh, I opened up a perfect can of cranberry sauce. Man, I'm telling you what, it was perfectly done. I made that cranberry sauce. I opened that can of cranberry sauce like a professional. I can't even lie to you. I put it down on that cranberry sauce. Now, I don't know who done got dumb, or if the cranberry can sauce people have gotten smarter. They now tell you which end of the cranberry sauce to open. I went to go open up the cranberry sauce. On the bottom of the can, to say open. On the top of the can, it say open other side. Open the other end. So that's what I had to do. I had to open the other end. I didn't even know they gave you those kind of instructions. Who been opening the wrong end of cranberry sauce? How do you know which end is the right end? But look at the placement on that cranberry sauce. Y'all see it, and y'all see the Corningware. Y'all see it. This is the way you know I've been cooking for a long time, and I've been taking it down from family to family. If you got this set of Corningware right, they don't even make this no more. You can't find that Corningware no more with the blue flowers on it. You can't find that nowhere. You tell me where you can find that at in the store now. They open the bottom up real round. Yeah, they done rounded it at the bottom. It always looks like a struggle to me. No, it was easy. I got in there, boom. I put a little knife around the inside, that thing dropped down. Then I was able to just come right back up. Swah. That was the sound I made. Whoops. I don't believe you. I don't believe you can find it in Ross. Not this, it's not the same. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you find something in Ross, it ain't the same. This right here, only real cooks got this. Only real cooks got these sets. With them blue flowers, when I see them blue flowers, I immediately get less concerned about the way you cook. If you come into a potluck and you got one of them white containers right there, white cookware with that blue flower on it, I immediately get comfortable. I immediately feel like you know something. That Corningware. You can't break that Corningware. You can cook that. You can put that Corningware in anything. If we have a nuclear attack, they're gonna be but two things that still survive. There's gonna be roaches and Corningware. You can't even break Corningware. I drop that Corningware and throw it all around the kitchen. It lasts forever. And they made it out of pure stone. I think they made it out of cocaine. Corningware, you can't break it. That's the kind of stuff. There's certain things that I know when I see them, you can't go wrong. I'm gonna tell y'all something else, something the secret. If you don't have one, you need to get you one. You got to get yourself a solid Dutch oven. Corningware, cast iron frying pan, and a Dutch oven, I know you can cook. If I see those three things in your house, if you got at least 2 out of 3, I know you know something about that kitchen. Look, you tell her I ain't had to buy but one. First and only. My grandma, I probably got that Corningware set I got from my grandmama. I'm almost positive I got that from Willie Dorothy, and that thing done lasted all these years. Tanisha, you know I know your grandmama got it. Tanisha, you know I know your grandmama. I mean, your grandmama, we family. We in the same family. I know your grandmama got it, Tanisha. I don't even know when your grandmama cooked no more. Your grandmama ain't cooked nothing in about 12 years. Chris, I got a set of that Corningware when I got married 24 years ago. Ain't going nowhere. You can't find no cookware now. You go buy whatever you want to. Martha Stewart, any of them people. That stuff ain't gonna last more than a day and a half. You got 2 Thanksgivings in that new stuff. Corningware, a lifetime. A lifetime. I'm gonna tell you what I like about that Corningware. That Corningware, you'll burn your hand on that Corningware 6 hours after you get finished cooking. That Corningware still be hot. I cooked that. I put my ham in a piece of Corningware when I baked it yesterday. I baked that in a piece of Corningware. That Corningware was still hot 45 minutes to an hour later. And Corningware gonna hold that heat. You gotta get you some Corningware. You gotta get you some cast iron pans. You get you some cast iron pan, you're gonna be good. I ain't coming for your grandma. I'm just telling you, your grandmama don't cook. I knew your grandmama didn't cook. This is a true story. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving way too much of my family information out. But I knew your grandmama wasn't gonna cook no more when she told me to go ahead and put the refrigerator in front of the stove. I put the refrigerator in front of the stove. You can't even open the stove because the refrigerator there. If she need to use that stove, if she need to use that oven, we got to move the whole refrigerator. You got to move the refrigerator. That's how they had me put the refrigerator in the house. I was there to put that refrigerator in the house, and that was what she told me to do. She said, put that refrigerator in front of the oven. I was like, you sure you ain't gonna be able to open the oven? Put that refrigerator. She got a large refrigerator full of stuff that they didn't cook. You can use the eyes on the stove. But once she put that refrigerator in front of that oven, I knew cooking days was done. Cooking was done. Get yourself some cast iron pans. Cast iron, you can do anything with a cast iron pan. The best chicken is fried in cast iron frying pan. If you really want to fry some good chicken, you got to get a cast iron frying pan. And you can make some good, because cast iron frying pan don't care where you put it. You can do anything with a cast iron frying pan. You can put that thing on your stove. You can go out camping and put that on some fire. You can put that cast iron in the oven. You put cast iron anywhere. Anywhere. That's why I got me a cast iron Dutch oven. Now that Dutch oven, all you need in life. I cook anything in that Dutch oven. I make spaghetti in that Dutch oven, one pot. There's everything in there, spaghetti. Now, I probably need two. I ain't the type of person. Now, people say you can crock pot spaghetti and just slap the noodles in there hard and they'll soften up. I ain't got time for that. But I make everything in my sauce in that crock pot. I mean, not in that crock pot. That Dutch oven. I'm going to throw all my little vegetables in there, little oil. Saute those vegetables up. Then I'm going to take my vegetables, leave those in there. I'm going to get those. I'm going to saute them, but just a light saute. Not a heavy one. Just a light saute. I don't want them to get too soft. Light saute on those. Just let them know what's finna happen to them. Don't kill them, but let them know they're getting ready to get tortured. Torture them a little bit. Put them in that little oil. Torture them a little bit. Not a lot of oil. Just a little light bit of oil. Light bit. Whatever kind you use. Sometimes I use grapeseed, olive oil. Those are my two go-tos. If I gotta fry something, I go get some canola. There you go. Put a little sear on them. Put a little sear on those vegetables. Then I'm gonna slide the vegetables to the side of the Dutch oven. I ain't even finna take them out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put whatever protein I'm using. If I'm using a ground chicken, a ground turkey, and for those of y'all who still use ground beef, I'm gonna put that in there, and I'm gonna let that now cook with them vegetables in it, so that meat can get that flavoring of the vegetables in it. You see what I'm saying? And it depends, everybody uses different stuff in their spaghetti. I learn a lot about people by what they put in their spaghetti. Some of y'all be putting too much in there. When y'all start putting carrots and a lot of people like to put pepperonis in there. Y'all be doing a lot. Some of y'all be doing a lot with your pepperoni. It becomes a pepperoni goulash. Y'all putting too much stuff in your pepperoni. But I gotta let that flavoring get in there from the vegetables. And I usually just use 3 or 4 basic vegetables. I'm gonna go usually with some onions, not too much because onions are strong. Onions, green pepper. Now I don't think you can have too many green peppers in your spaghetti. Onions, green peppers. I'm gonna put mushrooms in there. And I try to go with like a cut up baby Bella. What I go now. If you want to use some canned or jarred mushrooms, that's fine. But I'm gonna just go with that onion, that green pepper, and that mushroom. That's my solid 3. Then I'm putting in there every time. Blah. Get them in there, cook that in there. Then you can add whatever seasonings you want to. Here's what the key is. People are missing on their spaghetti. People think you just throw spaghetti, just throw the meat in there and let the sauce do it. No, you got to pre-season that meat. You got to pre-season that meat. Oh yeah, I will use garlic. Sometimes I use fresh, but generally speaking, I don't like doing the fresh garlic. Fresh garlic is super strong. Fresh garlic stronger than a toddler with some food it ain't supposed to have. So I'll use my garlic powder, my onion powder. Still, even though I got these fresh vegetables in there, still gonna put a little garlic powder, little powder, little onion powder. Oh, and I'm going fresh, Lisa. I like my fresh vegetables. I don't know. Fresh vegetables is what you want. I'm gonna still put my little powders in there, maybe a little season, not too much. I got the blood pressure I'm trying to keep down. I just don't want to have a heart attack. So I'm gonna use too many salts. But if you use the powders and the fresh vegetables, it'll bring all that flavor in there without having to use a whole bunch of salt. You gotta use a whole bunch of salt. Then after I got all that done, then I can add my sauce in there, lower that heat down, let it get on a light simmer. Then come back again with my Italian seasoning and all that stuff to put into the sauce. And then if you are a sugar in your spaghetti sauce person, you can go ahead. But remember, you're making spaghetti sauce, not Kool-Aid. See, that way it goes wrong. Some people keep forgetting just because it's red, you think it's cherry Kool-Aid. No, that's spaghetti sauce. Go light on that sugar. You're doing too much. Some of y'all do too much. You heavy-handed with that spaghetti sauce sugar. I don't know who raised you. What diabetical home is you coming from that you so heavy with your sugar and some spaghetti sauce? Calm down, Kool-Aid man. So then you got that. Boom. That's how I do it. And then you make your noodles somewhere else. Now, it's a big debate to me. I don't know what line y'all fall on. I am a noodle separate from the sauce guy. I'm noodles separate from sauce until it's a leftover. First go round, you got to have the noodles on their own. Noodles on their own, put some sauce on it, stir it up on your plate. After you finish, if you got leftover noodles, you can put those in the sauce when you put it away. But you people, some of y'all out there that like to make your noodles, then put all your noodles in the sauce. What is you doing? This ain't Chef Boyardee. We ain't finna put this in a can. Why is you putting your noodles in there already? Now, let me tell y'all something. I don't know how we got on spaghetti on today, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. I like my spaghetti sauce. And it ain't fine if you do it baked. If you baking it, that's fine. I don't mind. You do what you gotta do if you baking it. I'm gonna tell y'all this about spaghetti. I like my spaghetti sauce like I like my women. Give it to me good and thick. Something I can feel, I can see. I don't like when y'all put that little teeny bit. Like when you gotta find the meat in the spaghetti sauce, I can't stand it. When people spaghetti sauce, listen, I don't need your spaghetti sauce to be in good shape. I don't need it running. I need that spaghetti sauce to stand firm. I put that spaghetti sauce on there, man. I need to know it's there. A lot of people with that rail thin, that crackhead sauce. Why do we even have it? Why is this sauce here? This sauce all thin and runny. No. Now when you make me water spaghetti sauce, I can't do it. Give me, listen, as a straight man, that's one time I want some thick meat. I want to see that meat. I want to feel it. Y'all be doing too much with that little running. That's what I'm talking about, Lisa. I don't care less about the cheese. I want hearty meat sauce and hearty. That's what you want it to be. Hearty. Give it to me. You should be using no less than a pound of your main meat in spaghetti. Now, what I've done with my spaghetti, what I've learned sometimes, I'm going to give y'all a quick tip. I'm going to use at least a pound of my main meat. Then what I like to go do sometimes is I like to get the breakfast crumbles. If you ever seen the breakfast crumbles, they got like a little sausage breakfast crumbles. It's like, I don't even know why you would have them, but it's like already broken up sausage. The breakfast crumbles got a good flavor. You put those breakfast crumbles in there just to add a little extra meat and flavor to it. It's good. I just say I like to control the ratio of my sauce to noodles, and I get it. I'm heavy on my sauce, but not too heavy, if that makes sense. When I get finished with my noodles, everything should be done. It be people that have you get finished and then you got a whole plate of sauce. You shouldn't have that. It should equal up. It should be even. Good point, Ida. It's an excellent point. Excellent point. All right, I'm going to get off of here for real. Hope everybody had an amazing day yesterday, man. I hope you were able to make some memories with some people. I talked to quite a few people yesterday. I don't know what was in the air for yesterday. For quite a few people, man, yesterday was like an old school Thanksgiving for a lot of people. A lot of people I talked to yesterday, like, man, yesterday was one of the better Thanksgivings we've had in years. I think we're trying to get that COVID out the way. People are getting back to seeing each other. I think we miss each other. I think a lot of people did. So hopefully you had a great day. If you didn't have a great day, I hope today gets a little bit better for you. I hope those people who were exhausted on yesterday have gotten it together. Frank, listen here. Listen here, Frank. My man. Huh? My man, Frank. You brought me back, Frank. I was gone. We hadn't even gotten to the proper noodle. Angel hair is the only acceptable noodle. Now, I know some of y'all still out there. Listen, as you get older, your noodles need to be like your pencil. When you first started eating spaghetti, it's okay that your spaghetti noodles was this thick. It's all right. The older you get, the thinner your noodles should get. Angel hair is the only way to go. Angel hair is the only way to go. Lisa says sometimes lamb. I don't even know where you finding Jesus in stores. Where's you finding some chopped up Jesus? You find ground Jesus in the store. That's what I would call it. I don't even shop at a store that got lamb. I don't even know where to find it. But Frank, you are right on these angel hair noodles. Thank you. They the closest thing you got to God. Because I don't know why I changed with age. I just feel like it's acceptable for you to have big noodles when you're a kid. Because I know kids gonna slurp up. And you gotta have, unless you just the woman of my dreams, you need that bigger noodle to really get a good. If you can slurp up one angel hair noodle, you got yourself a winner. Got yourself a winner. If she is, sir, if you can find a woman that can slurp up one angel hair noodle, you got yourself a winner. Marry her immediately. After that plate of spaghetti, you go ahead and you go ahead and propose. Go ahead and propose. Yeah, yesterday's football action. Listen, the 49ers, they destroyed whoever they played. They destroyed the post Seahawks. The first game, that was who played that first game? At the early game. The early game was okay. That was a pretty good game. But that Cowboys and Red Manders, oh my gosh. I don't know what was happening there. Who allowed that game to be put on TV? Oh, Detroit got upset. I can't believe Detroit got beat like that. But the way that the Cowboys did the Commanders, Detroit went in there and lost. Detroit wasn't supposed to lose that game. I don't know what Detroit is doing. Every time I find faith in Detroit, Detroit lets me down every time. I love Detroit's Thanksgiving uniforms, though. Don't get me wrong. They plain Jane. But it's one of my favorite throwback uniforms. But they ain't had no business losing that game like that. They let Detroit down. The whole Detroit been through too much for me to come out here on my Thanksgiving morning and spend it with the Lions, and they lose like that. And the Seahawks have always wore that lime green. It's always been a defense mechanism. It try to throw the other team off. They be so bright out there. It's hard. But the Commanders, y'all made that trip across the country for that? That's what y'all went across the country for? For that right there? That was ridiculous. Why you went all the way across the country to do that? And then last week's game, you ain't had no hot water in your stadium. Last week you had no hot water in the stadium after the game. You had to take a cold shower last week, and then this week you gonna get beat like that. You flew all the way across the country. You left your friends and family to go do that. Y'all should be ashamed. Commanders, y'all should be ashamed. And you don't know the number of people who take football. So you ruined some people's day. Luckily, they were the 4:30 game, and hopefully people had already eaten dinner. I don't know why. We okay with moving up the time for dinner on Thanksgiving. Any other day of the week, dinner time is 6, between 5 and 7. Thanksgiving dinner be at 2. I don't know. I don't know if it's first dinner, second dinner. I don't know. But the Commanders owe all of their fans an apology. The Commodores, the Command, whatever you want to call them, they owe their fans an apology. That was horrible. Y'all just went out there and just laid down, prostituted yourselves, laid down with many men. Y'all became a woman at the well. Y'all laid with many men. Somebody who had dinner at noon. Why are we eating dinner at lunchtime? I'm already upset at fast food restaurants. I'm trying to get out of this live. Y'all keep bringing up stuff. Y'all keep bringing up more stuff for me to talk about. Why is you eating dinner at noon? I'm already mad at fast food restaurants for deciding that 10:30 is the cutoff time for breakfast. 10:30? Why? Who going to get a Whopper at 10:31? If you at Burger King buying you a Whopper at 10:31 in the afternoon, I need you to rethink your life decisions. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Why 10:30? If I pull up behind you at McDonald's and you told me, so let me get a double quarter pounder. What? It's 10:30 in the morning. Your bowels ain't gonna never be right. 10:30. That's the time in the military. The military and prison. The only two places that serve lunch at 10:30. Military, prison. Only two places. $10.30? No, man. And even and I get that some people got to be to work at 6, 7 o'clock. All right, cool. 11 o'clock. Even if you're gonna start serving lunch at 10:30, you should still have breakfast options. That should be the best time of the day. That 30-minute period from 10:30 to 11 should be both breakfast and lunch. I should be able to go get me a McGriddle and a small fry. Mix the two. Bring them together. Y'all killing me. 10:30, I can't get no more. You know how many times it's been 10:31? I just got finished running my morning errands, and I'm like, I'm gonna give me some breakfast. Now I'm limited in my breakfast choices because not everybody serves breakfast all day. Now I gotta go to Bojangles, and Bojangles don't believe in moving fast. Bojangles is slow food. Bojangles got limited options and always slow. Somebody tell me, if you find me a fast Bojangles, I'm going there every day. Bojangles don't have nobody in line and still take an hour and a half. Y'all making all the same thing. Drop your chicken, bacon and eggs, sausage and eggs. Make biscuits all day. Bojangles could care less about your life. That should be right there on their slogan. Bojangles, we don't care about your time. Welcome to Bojangles. F your schedule. How can we help you? And then Bojangles, you can't go to Bojangles and think you're not going to be fat. Because Bojangles small drink is 87 ounces. 87 ounces of liquid. Let me get a small. You get a large Bojangles drink, they got to bring that out on a forklift. I sat in line for 45 minutes at Bojangles. You shouldn't be mad, Katrina. I'm mad at you. Because there's a point in time, unless you already paid. Now, if you already paid, then I get it. But if you ain't already paid, you ain't got no business sitting in line for 45 minutes. You supposed to have been left. You supposed to have been gone. But I get how you could get there. Because sometimes you get in line at Bojangles, and when you start getting that inkling to leave, you'll be like, you know what? I've been here too long. So I get it. The bow round ain't even delicious. If you eat bow rounds, I gotta also question your life decisions if you out there eating bow rounds. Bow rounds is not delicious. Bow rounds is at the bottom of the hash brown chart. If you can find the workers in Bojangles inside Bojangles, that's already step one. Bojangles workers, I think, have to work outside. Bojangles workers take reverse smoke breaks. They stand outside most of their shift. They go into work every 10 to 15 minutes. There's the one on South Military Highway, not far from where I live. That's my area. That South Military Highway area, I'm really excited about. That's where I do a lot of my life at. I go to that food line over there because that's a white food line. There's a black food line not far from me. Two different areas, two different food lines. A black food line and a white food line, two totally different places. They got that food line over there. They got that Wawa. All of it. It's beautiful over there at Wawa. I still ain't had nobody ask me for no change at that Wawa. Nobody. Love it. I love it. I go on that one. That's my area. That food line, that Wawa. Now they putting that Bojangles over there. They gonna have a friend in me, but I still know they're gonna be slow. Eminem, Michelle, bow rounds is nasty. Bow rounds is nasty. There I go. Look at my morning freeze up. There go my morning freeze up. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew my morning freeze up was on the way. So I'll just go ahead and put myself in right quick. Let me do that. And let me do that right there. Oh, it didn't let me do them. The morning freeze up. See, now y'all got to see the real house. My whole house changed when I did that right there. Betty said too much chicken in one area. I did as soon as I said white food line, they were like, no, letting out our secrets. We can't let her know. Y'all say hi to my mama. She in there. Well, she upstairs up there. Y'all say hi to my mom. She in there. I didn't let her eat for Thanksgiving. I feel bad. Did y'all see that? My computer just supposed to be off. I closed it. Now it's echoing for no reason. That means it's time for me to get out of here. Y'all say, Ma, we get ready to roll out of here. We had a good time. We talked about a little bit of everything. Anyway, I told you I hope your yesterday was great. I hope you didn't overwork yourself. Hope you didn't overextend yourself. I hope you had a good time with your family and friends. I hope they made it all worth it. Listen, 2 days away from the show. The 26th is Sunday. Today, Friday. The show is Sunday. Get your tickets to come out on the 26th. I need you there. I ain't even finna lie to you. I need you there. I need to sell this thing out. I've done a lot of stuff in this area. I've accomplished a lot. I have never sold out the Funny Bone. Never sold it out. I always have a good crowd. I ain't finna lie to you. I ain't gonna make myself feel like I have paltry crowds. I don't. I always have a good crowd, but I want to sell it out. I want to be able to be like, it's sold out. And I've seen a lot of people say they done had sold out shows in there. They done had gave out shows. It may be full, but you gave all your tickets away. I'm not that guy. Give my tickets away. No. Give my tickets away. Nope, I'm not doing it. If I can keep it at an ultra honest level, I don't give the tickets away because I don't make a dime. People be like, man, can you give me a ticket? When I have a show like that, when I'm the headliner like that, I'm headlining the show. It's me one night only. I get paid based on how many people show up. I get paid based on how many people show up. If don't nobody show up, I don't get paid. If y'all don't move your feet and I don't eat, so we like neck and neck. I'm just letting y'all know that. So y'all need to come out, buy some tickets, encourage somebody else, encourage somebody. Thank you so much because you know how we do. You were showing off at that wedding. You were showing off, and I don't mean to say it in a way like that, like where you be like, well, dang, what I look like normally, but you really took your game to a whole nother level. You was like, I'm finna be somebody at this wedding. You was like, I know Tanisha's getting married, but they gonna see me. They gonna see me. Betty said, I always wonder why you didn't do comps. No. To me, it ain't about just having people sit in there. Everybody just sit in there. Now, if it's somebody else's show, I'll give it away. But I still think we need to support people. When the last time you heard Beyonce giving a whole lot of tickets out? Beyonce ain't giving no tickets out to nobody. Beyonce said, y'all need to come pay this $15 million, come see me. And I got my child up here working. That's what I do. Same thing for me, man. I need y'all to pay for these tickets. And when I do the show, if I'm on that stage, if it's my show, I'm getting paid based on how many people get there. When we do the special in April, yeah, I'm going to get some sponsors. I'm going to have some people sponsoring, blah, 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 blah. But my money goes behind the production, the post-production, the pre-production, getting the build, and all that's going to be my money. That's out my pocket. I need that money back. I need that money back. I should charge more, but I don't. That's been my thing. That's a self-esteem thing. I grew up with cheap parents and grandparents. I always be like, would I pay this much to see me? I'd be like, I don't know. But that's it. Y'all get this show, sell it out. I'm gonna require y'all to do it. So for the next few days, y'all, as the women always say, prepare to be sick of me. I'm gonna make sure I keep putting it out there so people can see. Get your tickets. Come out. It's gonna be a good time, though. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time. Great time. A high time in the Lord, which has been a lot different now that weed is legal. A lot of y'all really have been having high times in the Lord. So y'all come out, man. We're gonna try to sell the Funny Bone out. Have a good time. I give out comps. Don't nobody make money but the Funny Bone. I ain't there to make them money. I mean, it's a symbiotic relationship. They know the more people I come in, the more people are gonna buy liquor and food and stuff. So it's a good time for everybody. But just y'all know the count. Y'all come on out. All right. Until next time, man. Let me get ready to get out of here. Let me play. No, I don't need that. I don't know what that was. I need to play my music. Give me my theme music. I'm gonna go ahead and play. I actually have a theme song. That's crazy. How crazy that is. Hey, man, find a time to rest and relax today. Let this Friday be about you a little bit. Take care of yourself on this Friday, man, and the rest will work itself out. Lord willing, the creek
Kick your
don't
shoes
ride.
off, take a
I'll see
load
y'all
off.
again tomorrow.
Don't go
I'm out.
nowhere till the
Peace.
show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Yeah, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Cletus Cassidy Show. Already know who's the funny man. Coming to you and making you laugh again.